Hello, everyone, and welcome to HIM 6502. I'm KKerr, and I wanted to just give you a little bit of an introduction to myself, um, as I see that none of you have posted yet. So I thought I would give a little introduction, and hopefully this encourages you to post yourself after watching this. So I put together a little PowerPoint presentation. I probably will go over the time limit I gave all of you, but I'm the instructor. So anyways, so I've been married to my husband Ryan for 19 years. We have two daughters, Nora and Macy. Nora's 16 and Macy's 14. Lots changed over the last year with Nora starting to drive. It's been helpful though because we live in Mora, Minnesota, and our home is about 18 miles north of Mora. And so having her be able to drive now is really nice because they're both so involved with activities. But we have two black labs, Louie and Cyrus, and a cat named Doodle, but he rarely is called that, and most of the time is just Kitty. Um, as I shared, we live in Mora, Minnesota, which is about an hour and a half north of the Twin Cities and an hour and a half south of Duluth. So it's nice. We're right in the middle in terms of, getting to things and for me, traveling for work. So a couple pictures here, as you'll see as my intro goes along, we really enjoy cross country skiing. This picture of my girls in Michigan back in 2021. And then my husband Ryan and Nora, they have both have birthdays in April, and then St. Louis there in our backyard. We have 40 acres, and so they have a good life here with us. Let's see. I've been sharing that I graduated with my doctoral degree back in January of 2021. This was a huge accomplishment, and I'm so relieved to have it done. The dissertation was uh, very, very long and arduous, but it was successful, and I did well. So uh, there's a picture of me on my graduation day. I love to garden, so there's a picture of some lilies from my garden. And then I also wanted to just share some of my motivators as a way to kind of give you some insight into me and my teaching and kind of what I love to do. And so obviously my biggest motivator is my family and especially our daughters. I want to always set a good example for them and show them what education and hard work can do and how far it can get you. Um, I have a really strong desire to succeed, just as I'm sure all of you do, because you're here in this class and you're pursuing higher ed. And so I have that as one of my motivators. I have an aspiration to be a transformational leader. And so, really working with all of you and leading here at the college, setting a good example for you. At the college, I lead several and chair several committees of faculty. And so, just always looking for ways to extend my leadership abilities and become a better leader. I thoroughly enjoy mentoring students and helping them be the best they can be. Um, One of the main roles I hold at the college is serving as the academic coordinator professional practice experiences. So that is the internship that our undergraduate students complete. One of my greatest joys is working with them and helping them to find a job and things that meet their skills and abilities and help them to fulfill their greatest potential. I really enjoy that. And of course, love of learning and being a lifelong learner. And so I think one of the greatest things about teaching is learning from all of you. And I look forward to that. While I haven't seen any of your introductions yet, I'm sure that many of you are working right now in industry. And I do my best to keep up on things, but as an instructor, that can sometimes be challenging. And so I love teaching this class because I learned just as much from you. Hopefully, as you learn from me, if not more. And so I look forward to the class discussions and what you guys find through your research. All right, last slide here. So just some personal things. I really love cross country skiing and more so than physically cross country skiing, I enjoy watching my girls ski. Um, Going to ski races is one of my greatest joys. Seeing them cross the finish line and come around the corner is really fun. So they enjoy it, and I'm proud to say my daughter Nora has been to the Minnesota State meet the last 2 years, and so that's been super fun. The other reason I love skiing is because in Mora, Minnesota, where I live, we have the Vasaloppet Nordic Ski Race each year. And that's a huge uh, celebration in our town and something that we all kind of come together for. And I sit on the board of directors for the Vasaloppet ski race. So that's been fun. I love spending time at our cabin in the northwest angle of Minnesota. If you haven't, are not familiar with the northwest angle of Minnesota, I would tell you to Google it and check it out. We have a cabin on Oak Island, which is on Lake of the Woods. And I was fortunate enough to spend time with my family there over Labor Day weekend, and it was just beautiful. It was so nice to just relax and do a lot of reading. And so some of my other hobbies and things I love is fishing. We love to fish walleye in Lake of the Woods. I really enjoy traveling. I was able to go to Portugal, Spain, and France uh, back in May, and that was wonderful with three of my friends. As I shared, I really love reading and I love gardening. I'm a true crime junkie, so anything podcasts or shows I really love. And then, of course, just spending as much time with my family as I can. My daughter Nora is a junior this year, and it's amazing how fast time flies. So we are just kind of taking it all in and enjoying the time that we have together. So, with that, I will let you go, and I look forward to seeing your introductions.